Hi students, welcome to the channel Biology Adda Telangana. Today we are discussing the topic 6th class science, plant parts and functions. Here I prepared bullet points for people who are preparing for TS TET and DSC. So please note these points. So first one, the roots of a tree will remain the same distance from the ground as the tree grows. So here it means, so whenever you observe that the roots which are extended underground, the length of that extended roots is equal to the length of the stem which is grown upper side of the soil. Clear? So generally all plants have roots, stem and leaves. Yes, you people know that. So here banana oil is made from petroleum. Here banana oil means it is a colorless liquid acetate. It is a colorless liquid acetate which is prepared from petroleum, not prepared from banana. Clear beta? Not prepared from banana. Here banana oil is a type of colorless liquid acetate that has a fruit odor. A fruit odor, nothing but it gives fruit like smell. It gives fruit like smell. So here that's why it is a banana oil. This banana oil, it is a colorless liquid acetate which is prepared by petroleum. Clear? So roots are two types. One is taproot system and another one is fibrous root system. Here I show you two images. By observing that, you people get conclusion regarding taproot system and fibrous root system. Let's see. So here if you observe this image, so here in the first image there is a main root is there is a main root. That main root is known as taproot. That main root is known as taproot. So this taproot has branches. This taproot has branches. These are known as rootlets. These are known as rootlets. On these rootlets there is a root hairs are there. On these rootlets there is a root hairs are there. But in the case of fibrous root system, there is no any main root. There is no any main root. All the roots are originated from the base of the stem. All the roots are originated from the base of the stem. Clear? So this is the little differentiation between taproot and fibrous root system. Clear? So this image also regarding taproot and fibrous root system. Clear? So this is the main root, nothing but taproot. This taproot has branches. So in the case of fibrous root, all the roots are originated from the base of the stem. Clear? So here in some plants the main root becomes thick and has thin rootlets. This main root is known as taproot and rootlets are called lateral roots. In some plants, small hairs like roots arising from the base of the stem. This type of roots are known as fibrous roots. Here there is no main root. So here 84% of raw apple, 96% of a raw cucumber is water. If you observe cucumber and apple, in the cucumber 96% of the cucumber is made by water. In the case of apple, 84% of the apple is made by water. Clear? So nothing but 96% water in cucumber and 84% water in apple. Roots absorb water from the soil by absorption process. Roots are absorb water from the soil by absorption process. Minerals present in the soil are also absorbed along with water. Whenever the plant's roots absorb the water, along with that water, the minerals also. Minerals mean nothing but they are very they required very in minute amount for plant. For example, vitamins, some molecules like zinc, calcium, potassium. So these are some minerals which are required for plant growth. So they are required very minute amount for plant. So these are absorbed by the plant. So whenever they get water, these minerals also absorbed by the plant. Some plants store food, some store in roots, some in their stem. So here you people are very well know that plant prepare their food materials in the leaf, but the prepared food materials are where they are stored. That is a question. So these prepared food materials are stored in some plants. The prepared food materials are stored in roots. In some plants they are stored in the stem. For example, radish, carrot, beetroot store food in their roots. Radish, carrot, beetroot, they store food in their roots. These roots bulge out and are called tuberous roots. సో ఇక్కడ రాడిష్, క్యారెట్, బీట్రూట్ అనేటువంటి ఏవైతే ప్లాంట్స్ ఉన్నాయో ఇవి వాటిలో ఉన్నటువంటి ఫుడ్ మెటీరియల్స్ని అందులో స్టోర్ చేసుకొని వాటి యొక్క సైజులో ఇంక్రీజ్ కావడం జరుగుతుంది. బల్జ్ అంటే వాటి యొక్క సైజులో ఇంక్రీజ్ అయ్యి అవి చూడడానికి ఒక దుంపలాగా మనకు అవపడడం అనేది జరుగుతుంది. సో దట్స్ వై దీస్ ఆర్ నోన్ హ్యాస్ ట్యూబరస్ రూట్స్. నథింగ్ బట్ దే ఆర్ ద మాడిఫికేషన్స్ ఆఫ్ ద రూట్స్. ఎందుకంటే ఇవి వాటి యొక్క రూట్ యొక్క స్ట్రక్చర్ని మాడిఫై చేస్తున్నాయి బై స్టోరింగ్ ఫుడ్. సో దట్స్ వై దీస్ ఆర్ ద రూట్ మాడిఫికేషన్స్. What? Radish, carrot, beetroot. Okay. Leaves are the important parts of the plants. Yes, you people are very well know that the whatever the food material required for the plant is done prepared in the leaves. At the same time, exchange of gas also done in the leaves. That's why leaves are the important part of the plant. A leaf contains important parts such as base, petiole, and lamina. Yes, a leaf contains important parts such as base, petiole, and lamina. So ovary, stigma, style, anther are the sexual parts of a flower. Sexual parts of a flower. So here ovary, stigma, style, anther are the sexual parts of the flower. So here these are the sexual parts. Then what are the vegetative parts? What are the vegetative parts? Stem, root, leaf. These are the vegetative parts of the plant. Yes, so here ovary, stigma, style, anther are the sexual parts. Okay, so lines on the leaf are called veins. Lines on the leaf are called veins. Beta, listen carefully these 4 lines. After that I show you image. By seeing that image you should observe, you get conclusion on regarding this topic. Lines on the leaf are called veins. The long vein present in the middle of the lamina is called midrib. The branches arising from the midrib are called veins, and the even finer division are vinelets. The arrangements of veins in the lamina is called venation. The arrangement of the veins in the lamina is called venation. So first you people know what is lamina. So whatever the area leaf has, that area is known as lamina. That area is known as lamina. If you people observe this image carefully, this image. So here whatever the greenish area is there in the leaf, that area is known as lamina. That area is lamina. In this lamina there is a middle rib is there. Midrib is there, which is going through the mid part of the leaf. That is known as midrib. Adjacent to midrib there is a branches like structures are there. These branches like structures are known as veins. From these veins branches are formed. That branches are known as vinelets. So here venation means the arrangements of veins on the lamina of leaf is known as venation. Clear? So here veins spread all over the lamina of the leaf and give it a shape and support. If there is no veins in the leaf, there is no any particular structure to the leaf. Just like if you observe human beings, in human beings body there is a bones. There is a particular skull system is there. If there is no bone system, there is no any skull system, then what happens? We don't have any particular structure. Clear? Just like amoeba. In amoeba it is a unicellular organism. In that there is no particular bone or there is any particular structural system. That's why it changes its shape according to the situation. Clear? So petals are usually colorful. They attract insects and birds for pollination. You people know petals. Yes, you people are very well aware about petals. So if you observe a flower, in that flower there is a colorful region is there. there is a colorful region is there. That particular colorful region is known as petals. These petals are usually colorful. They attract insects. They attract insects and birds for pollination. Clear? So venation are two types: reticulate venation, parallel venation. So reticulate venation, if people observed in dicot plants, and parallel venation, if people observed in monocots. Let's see the image. So here, if you see this image, in this image, how it looks like a web. It looks like a web. ఒక వల మాదిరిగా మనకు కనబడడం జరుగుతుంది. ఒక నెట్ మాదిరిగా మనకి ఇది కనబడడం జరుగుతుంది. సో దట్స్ వై దిస్ టైప్ ఆఫ్ venation is known as reticulate venation. If you observe this type of venation, in these the veins are arranged in the parallel manner. That's why this type of venation is known as parallel venation. This type of venation is mostly observed in monocots, and this type of venation mostly observed in the dicots. Clear? So plants with taproot system have leaves with web-like or reticulate venation. Plants with fibrous roots have parallel venation. Leaf functions. So leaf has mainly it has two types of functions. Main functions, they are the first one is transpiration, second one is photosynthesis. So first of all, what is transpiration? The water is released in the form of vapor, and this process is called transpiration from the plant. The excess water from the plant is released in the form of vapors. So that the releasing of water in the form of vapor is known as transpiration process. So next is photosynthesis. Preparation of food in the presence of sunlight, chlorophyll, carbon dioxide by using water is called as photosynthesis. Yes, you people know that. Branches, leaves and flowers developed from the small outgrowths present on the stem. Branches, leaves and flowers are developed from the small outgrowths present on the stem. Cashew nothing but జీడి మామిడి. మీరు ఏదన్నా స్వీట్ చేస్తే అందులో వైట్ కలర్లో వేస్తారు కదా జీడి మామిడి అని చెప్పేసి, బాదం పిస్తా అనుకుంటే వేస్తారు కదా. సో దట్ ఈస్ ద జీడి మామిడి, క్యాష్యూ. సో it is not a fruit. It is not a fruit. It is a fruit stalk. The fruit stalk means ఫ్రూట్ కింద ఉంటుంది చూడండి, దాన్ని ఏమంటారంటే ఫ్రూట్ స్టాక్ అని అంటారు. సో it is not a fruit, it is a fruit stalk. So there is a chance for asking question from this area. So cashew is a fruit or not? Otherwise they ask like cashew is made from which part of the fruit? Then the answer is fruit stalk. Clear? Creeping plants such as grasses have weak stem. For example, in your gardens or in your home, there is a Dulcus labla bean plant is there. So if you observe that, it doesn't have a particular stem. It doesn't have any strong stem. It has very weak stem. They are not able to stand without any support. So in that particular type of plants, to give the support to the stem, there is a stem modifications are there. They are known as tendrils and hooks, which are give support to the plant by getting support from the other plants by using tendrils and hooks. They are useful for climbing plants. In plants, water minerals are absorbed by roots is carried through the stomata all parts of the plant. Stem to all parts of the plant. In plants, water minerals are absorbed by roots. The absorbed water, whenever the roots are absorbed the absorbed water was transported around the plant to the stem. Clear? Some plants like potato, turmeric, garlic, ginger and sugarcane store food materials in the stem due to which they bulge in size. Actually, these are all modified stems. So here potato and turmeric, garlic, ginger and sugarcane, they store food materials in the stem. Therefore, they store their food materials in the stem and they bulge in the size and they change their structures. So nothing but it is a stem modification. Nothing but it is a stem modification. So here potato, turmeric, garlic, ginger and sugarcane are the best example for the stem modifications. Clear? So next, stem usually support plant body. Some plants they modified and store food. Actually, the main function of stem is it gives mechanical support to the plant. But in some plants, what happens? The stem is modified and it stored food. Flowers has different colorful structures called petals. They attract insects for pollination and produces fruits. Leaves help in preparing food, exchange of gases and transpiration. Yes, leaves are helpful in preparing food, exchange of gases and transpiration. The substances that causes spiciness in chilies is caspsaicin. Clear? The substance that causes spiciness in chilies is caspsaicin. So మీరు అప్పుడప్పుడు మిరపకాయ తింటూ ఉంటారు చిల్లీస్ వెన్ ఈ పీపుల్ ఆర్ ఈట్ చిల్లీస్. సో చిల్లీస్ తిన్నప్పుడు మీకు చాలా స్పైసీ అనిపిస్తుంది. సో స్పైసీకి రీజన్ ఏమంటే ఆ స్పైసీనెస్కి రీజన్ ఏమంటే ఈ క్యాస్పేసియన్ అనే ఒక ఆల్కలాయిడ్ అనేది ఈ చిల్లీస్లో ఉంటుంది. క్యాస్పేసియన్ అనే ఆల్కలాయిడ్ ఈ చిల్లీస్లో ఉంటుంది కాబట్టి మనకు స్పైసీనెస్ అనేది రావడం అనేది జరుగుతుంది. సో హియర్ బోన్సాయి ఈజ్ ఏ టైప్ ఆఫ్ ప్లాంట్. So a method that would make any tree fit in a pot. This method is known as bonsai. Bonsai is a type of method which is used by Japanese. Okay. The word bonsai means dwarf tree. The word bonsai means dwarf tree. These are also known as Lilliput tree. These are also known as Lilliput trees. Bonsai is a Japanese art. In plants like ginger, the stem is underground while the leaves are aerial. If you observe the ginger plant, in that the stem is underground. The stem is underground and the leaves are aerial. So here the ginger is a underground. It is an example for underground stem modification. Clear? Thank you. I hope you people like the video. Please like, share and subscribe my channel Biology Adda Telangana. Thank you for view. Thank you.